Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and I do like video games, and in today's video we're checking out Redfall here on Xbox Series S. I'll tell you what guys, you see that time up there in the corner? It's 4:28 a.m. launch night of Redfall. I've been playing all night, most of the night co-op, but I want to hop in and get this video recorded before I go to bed because I do eventually need to go to bed. But once I wake up, I'll get it edited. I'll get the video out to you guys on Wednesday, as usual. But nonetheless, we're here playing Redfall on Xbox Series S, and I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if you guys have been hearing the chirping going on online. Redfall is a little bit divisive. Depending on who you ask, this could be a pretty damn fun game. Also, depending on who you ask, it could be the worst game of 2023. So, I recommend if you got Game Pass, jump in, try it for yourself, make up your own mind. You'll see for yourself how you feel about it, but it's worth a shot. And there's a lot in this game that alerts you to the fact that it probably wasn't ready to release. I'm just going to be right up front with you guys on that. Number one is obviously the fact that it's 30 FPS on consoles. That's not okay. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to cap about it. It's 30 FPS on consoles. It doesn't feel the best. Although I will say, if you are playing on console, I highly recommend turn input response preset to low. It just helps the game feel less, I don't know, airy, less floaty. It feels very floaty when it's on its normal preset. I think it's on just normal or high or something like that originally. Turn that down to low. That helps with a lot of the responsiveness. In terms of the game's visuals, I see people saying this looks like a 2013 game. I've seen prominent people in the community say that. There are times when I totally agree with that. There are also times where this game looks incredible. But I want to just quickly interject on myself real quick. And by the way, this little interjection, what you see on the screen is still Xbox Series S footage. But just real quick note on the visuals. I feel like what's happening with the visuals and the complaints that it's getting is the fact that the game just isn't done. Especially considering this is Arcane Austin. Let's use Prey 2017 as an example. That's their top tier experience, you know. This game in theory should look more like Prey 2017. You know, obviously a little better, you know, because it's newer consoles and everything. But that's what this art style is kind of leaning towards. And you can see it here with the loadout menu where I'm looking at my character, Layla Ellison. You can see that art style shine through. It does look really appealing. The problem is, once you get into actual gameplay and you're playing, moving through the world, that's when problems start to arise. You start to notice texture pop in. Things start to not look so great. You know, I guess there's just generally some real inconsistencies with the visuals in this game is what I'm trying to say. But with that being said, back to the video. But we're going to see if we can find some enemies here. In fact, just found some enemies here. Oh boy. I will say the movement in the game is pretty nice. I'm just not used to playing FPS games at 30 FPS. And you would think after a whole night of playing on my Series X I'd be used to the 30 FPS. I'm still not. But right now, the character I am, as you can probably tell by the jacket and the nails, it's Layla Ellison. I think Layla Ellison's kind of the fan favorite character from all the trailers. I will say, when I played co-op with my buddy Ham Solo, I was Devender. And Devender is also pretty damn awesome, I can't lie to you guys. What I like about this game, or one thing I really like about this game, and it's a small detail, is when you pick up junk in the world, like those binoculars I just picked up, a hammer, rope, whatever. Whenever you pick that up, instead of just now you've got a hammer in your inventory like a lot of games do, it just gives you the credits as if you salvaged them yourself right then and there. Which is just, honestly, going forward, that's the way it should be. I just picked up a drink called Sunny Sea. I mean, that's genius. I can't even be mad at that. I'm not doing any sort of main missions, none of that. I don't want to give away any of the story. I'm just exploring the world, showing you the performance, showing you what it looks like. But yeah, guys, if I'm being honest, the game is not in the best state. An i7 11700K, this game runs like butt on PC. Runs like hot butt on PC. I think this game probably could have used another 2-3 months. Another 2-3 months of solid development. Probably would have got that patch in there on day one, and it would have probably been much more optimized on PC. But this is the situation we find ourselves in right now. You know what I'm gonna do though? Is I'm gonna go check out this crash site. Because I didn't get to do that before I went into co-op with my buddy Ham. By the way, avoid the red mist. Do not walk into the red mist. Nothing good happens when you walk into the red mist. Oh, we got a vampire. You ready to get staked? Let's go. Oh, damn. You got some reach on you. Got him. I'll say this. I don't like 30 FPS for shooter games. I really don't. It's an annoyance. That being said, this is about as good as you can make 30 FPS feel for a first-person shooter. And that's another thing. I was really worried that the guns would feel, you know, weak, bad. I mean, I guess I really enjoyed Deathloop's gunplay. I thought it was really good. But Arcane Austin has never really dove headfirst into an FPS game like Deathloop. So I was pretty interested to see what it would be like in this game. And I'll tell you right now, so far, so good. The guns feel really solid. And what's crazy about this game is I get sidetracked every single second. I'm headed somewhere, and then I see something, I stop, I need to look around, loot. That's just, I mean, I'm sorry guys, but that is just the way it is in Arcane games. I'm just picking up rolls of toilet paper. That's how it goes, alright? Might not be the most exciting thing to watch, but god damn it, am I ever playing an Arcane game, and I love it. It does feel, all jokes aside, it does feel good to have a new Arcane game to play. Oh. Whoops. Damn. That was a well-placed trap. That was such a well-placed trap that they didn't even know it was a trap until I shot it. That's how good I am. The UV beam on this game,
there's the helicopter.
Magnificent.
Gotta take a closer look.
Alright, we gotta search this crash site.
Who
Weapons crate. Oh, nice. I'm getting some assault rifles. I will take that, please. Thank you very much. So when you see this red mist, if you've got a UV beam gun, what you can do, hit it with this. And you shoot it. And that will destroy the red mist. And then you'll have a ton of cultists or vampires on top of your head. Just like me. Oh yeah, this is another thing I want to point out. The AI on this game are very dumb. Like, look at this. This is on normal difficulty, by the way. That's normal difficulty. It's making me contemplate kicking it up to a harder difficulty.
You're dead.
You don't got nothing. Nada. You're just a fake vampire. A fraudulent vampire. Like, there's times where the AI seems so persistent and, you know, kind of smart. And then there's also times where they just run at you like dummies. With, like, absolutely no stress. What is this guy doing? What does he have in his hand? You alright there, bud? Yeah. The AI needs a little bit of work. Just a little bit of tweaking.
I needed that.
I'm giving you one chance to show your face.
Oh no! I did the wrong thing. Damn. But now that we're back at the fire station, I think I can call it here for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll wake up, edit it. I'll have the video out for you guys on Wednesday. But the bottom line here, guys, is I feel like this isn't Arcane's best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is, but there are some issues. I feel like the game was launched a little bit too early. Could have used a few more months of solid polish and development to get it over the hump. I mean, at this point, we've all seen the Metacritic score reviews, we've all seen the top critic, whatever, average critic, I don't know what they're all called. We've all seen the score reviews. You got everything from a 90 all the way down to like a 40, right? It's all over the place. And the actual score sits somewhere in between around like a 64. So it's definitely a polarizing game. And what's weird about that is Arcane already makes polarizing games. They did it with Deathloop, Dishonored, Prey, Dishonored 2. I mean, all their games are polarizing to some extent. It's just the way it is. If I had to give a little pros and cons list here, number one, gunplay feels very, very good. And I was worried about that because, like I said, Arcane Austin hasn't really dipped their toe into that full-on FPS genre experience the way they're doing with Redfall. And, well, they nailed it with Redfall, so that is very good to see. Number two, environmental storytelling does not take a back seat in this game. Now, it's not as prevalent as something like Dishonored 1 or 2 or even Prey, but it is still there. It is still very much an Arcane game, and I very much appreciate that. You can find notes scattered throughout the world that'll lead you to new places, that'll lead you to new loot as well. And that is very, very awesome to see. As long as you're paying attention, you will pick up on all of this stuff. And then I think the final thing, I mean, there's a few more things that I like, but I want to keep it to 3. The final thing I really, really love, this might be my favorite part of the game, and it wasn't in this video. If you guys get a chance to do a vampire nest, do it. It is awesome. It's really, really fun, and it's intense as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's some intense gameplay in there. It's pretty damn awesome, so I highly recommend it. But go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experience with Redfall has been up to this point. I mean, are you even playing it, or are you waiting for that 60 FPS patch? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about all of that. Leave a like if you like the video, and if you're enjoying this kind of content and you want to stay up to date with it going forward over here on the channel, the best way to do that is consider subscribing. Consider ringing that notification bell, because that helps you stay up to date with everything that happens over here on the channel. And it helps push me in the algorithm, helps push the videos out to more people, and I very much appreciate that. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.